So the government's shut down, so how's that going to affect the Fed's decision making, and will it affect you if you're trying to buy a home right now? Let's take a look. Hey, so welcome to this week's Mortgage Minutes with Mitch. I'm Mitch Jenkins, Senior Loan Officer with Your Home Financial. So we know the Fed cut rates last month, but what are they going to do in their 2 remaining months? They're going to meet the end of October, and they'll also meet one more time in December before the year's over. So it's looking a lot like they will cut rates at the end of October, and here's why. Inflation hasn't really materialized like some people thought it would with the tariffs. So while it is a little bit elevated from the where we were heading, overall haven't seen the massive impact that some people were fearing. Now, what's the bigger concern right now is the job market. So we're starting to see a lot of weakness, and all things are pointing towards a slowdown if the Fed doesn't act and start cutting rates a little more aggressively. Now today, because of the shutdown, we did not get the Bureau of Labor Statistics job numbers. What we did get earlier this week, though, was the ADP report. Now the ADP report, we were expecting about 50,000 job creations. It actually came in at negative 32,000, so we lost 32,000 jobs. Not only that, the prior month was revised down as well by another 57,000 jobs to bring that into the negative 2. So 2 months in a row, we've seen negative job growth with the ADP report. The BLS is a little bit of a mystery. We know that that's been coming in elevated and hasn't been the most reliable. But it is interesting to not get the report at all because of the government being shut down. So because of those negative numbers, a lot of experts think it's pretty much a lock that we'll see another rate cut at the end of this month. Now, if you're trying to buy a home right now, a lot of people are concerned how this shutdown is going to affect them. So one thing to know, if you are purchasing with a conventional loan, nothing to worry about, business as usual. It is not going to change anything. Now, with an FHA or a VA loan, shouldn't change much. You might see a little bit of a slower response time based on the appraisal or things like that, but overall, not a whole lot that's going to affect you. Now, if you have a USDA loan, they are not issuing any new commitments. So if you're just starting the process, you are not going to be able to get a USDA loan right now until the government opens back up. Now, if you're buying in Cuyahoga County, you don't have to worry about that because USDA is only for rural property. Nothing in Cuyahoga is actually eligible for USDA financing anyway. So we'll keep you posted. Hopefully have an update by the end of this month on what the Fed's next decision does, and we'll see what mortgage rates do. Hopefully we see them continue to trend down. We're pretty much the lowest point we've been this year. We're only slightly off the lowest point we've been in 2025. So if you are thinking of purchasing, I'd love the opportunity to help you. Let me know what I can do. I want to thank the Guardians for a great season. They played till the end. It was a heck of a ride, but unfortunately we came up short. And the Browns, I mean, hey, we got a new start with Dylan Gabriel this weekend in London. We're rooting for you. So let's see what you can do, kid. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.